dancers, welcome back to our channel. I'm Julie and I'm the owner and one of the ballet instructors here at Broche Ballet, a ballet school just for adults in Denver, Colorado. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a circular port-de-bras. This is a really gorgeous and dancey movement, feels amazing, especially on a tight adult body, but is surprisingly complex. So I want to get into all of the nitty-gritty details on that today. If you are enjoying our videos, before we get started, please do make sure you like, subscribe, share them with your friends, all that good stuff. It really does help us out. Let's get started. Circular port-de-bras is typically done in a third or fifth position, but for the sake of practicing, we're going to try it with our legs just in a nice shoulder width parallel position so we can really get the hang of the upper body without worrying about the complicated mechanics of doing it all in fifth. At the very end, we will practice squeezing into fifth, but for now, let's just stand in a nice parallel. So to get started, when we think about how a circular port-de-bras starts, the very beginning can be really complicated, even just which way to get started going. So you want to think about diving diagonally away from the bar. So you're going to reach out to the diagonal. This is kind of like a long, flat back. We're going to reach out and away. We'll get into where you're looking in just a sec. Let's just talk about the upper body. So we're going to reach out away on the diagonal. We're going to kind of sweep down until we reach facing straight down. Then we're going to try to kind of curl our body over to the side. What's really important there when we go down to the side is that we don't start hiding our face with our arm. It feels really good and we like to do it, and it feels like we're doing such expressive stuff when we're hiding our face with our arms, but it doesn't really look that great. So we're going to reach out and down. The arm should be in high fifth already here, and then as you go side, that arm position doesn't really change. You're really simply just moving your rib cage to the side. So from down to the side is really coming from the rib cage, and the arm is just going to come along for the ride. Then when we go to the back, we're going to open the chest. Don't think about pushing back, because then you're going to get this where the hips push forward, and we don't want that when we're doing our circular port-de-bras. So think more about opening the shoulders and the chest. So from the side, open to the ceiling, as opposed to thinking about coming around the back. So we're really just going to open the chest to get up to the back. As you get comfortable with that movement, you can open the chest and bend a little bit deeper through that back. But to think about, you're in the beginning with circular port-de-bras, really think about lifting the chest up and out to come to the back. So as we go around to the back, we're up here almost looking at the ceiling. We go from side, open the chest, and then we come around to the back. We're going to flip our head and our body so we're kind of at that side diagonal, and then just recover. That recovery is almost like a rebound. It's a little sweep, almost at rib height, just here, sweeping that arm across the body and reaching out. So far we've got reaching away from the bar, out to that diagonal, all the way down. Arm comes to high fifth. Keep the arm in high fifth as you bring your rib cage to open side. And then open your chest to the ceiling. And then reach to that back diagonal and recover across the body with the arm. Couple more details on this first direction of circular port-de-bras, and then we'll get into the reverse of this port-de-bras. So we're going to look at our hand to start. We're going to reach out, watching your fingers. As you come down, you're going to look at your own shins or your knees, really feeling your head drop. As we go side, we're still looking at the floor. When we go back, our head is going to roll around. And then as we recover, the head is following the hand. One more detail. When we're doing this circular port-de-bras, this is going to apply for both directions. You're going to keep your legs totally still. We're not going to push back to go forward. We're not going to push the hips forward to go side or back. We're going to feel like from the waist down is like a tree trunk, super solid, and the upper body is simply moving around and over top of it. So we're going to lift really tall out of the hips so that it's all coming from the waist up and not letting the legs push around. This is really important when we start getting into fifth position, because those knees are going to start wanting to bend and go all over the place. So let's get into the second direction. We just did our first direction all the way around, and then we recovered, just kind of sweeping across the body. When we reverse, we're going to open the hand, very generous gesture, like at the end in a reverence you might be giving to the audience. It's very generous. We're reaching out. How far forward are we going? We're really just lifting our chest up and forward, kind of a lift here. We don't need to go all the way down, we're not up, we're just trying to reach and give. It's almost like you're shifting your rib cage forward, not sticking your tummy out. You're gonna lift and shift forward. So we're gonna shift, reach forward. We're gonna aim for this back allongé. So the arm is gonna flip from here to an allongé. We're looking out over that hand. We're starting a cambrai back. So right there, we should feel a little stretch in that shoulder. At least I know I do, especially from sitting over the computer all day. When I get that back allongé, I really feel that shoulder stretch all the way. And then from here, I'm gonna flip my hand to high fifth overhead and then come side. So that bit again, we reach out following the hand with your eyes, aim for that back allongé. Here, make sure you're not pressing forward into your pelvis. We're lifting tall. We're starting a cambrai back from the bra strap up, really from the upper back. Reach out, allongé, and then flip. Same principle here to do cambrai back. Think more lifting your chest as opposed to coming around and dumping into your low back. We don't want that where the low back is taking the brunt of it. We want to feel lifting in the chest and then open both shoulders up to the ceiling. And then tip side. So we're here, we're reaching out, we're at that back allongé. We open the chest to the ceiling. We keep this relationship now. The arm is in high fifth. It's gonna stay there for a little while. We take the rib cage side. This part, we love to just dive down and cover our face with our arms, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep this relationship the same and reach diagonally down to go down on that circular port de bras. So again, we're here in the back allongé. We open the chest to the ceiling, we go side, and then we twist and almost reach diagonally towards the bar to go down. We're not gonna just curl down and through. We're gonna reach over towards the bar and come down. You might even brush the bar with your hand, but that's okay. It's just a little bit artistic and has kind of a nice tactile feel there. So far we've got the allongé, the cambrai back, the side, the reach down, drop your head all the way at the bottom. See your shins, look down so you really drop your head. A lot of us will tend to stay here with the head, so really work to drop it down. And then as we come up, we're gonna swing this way and then our body is going to extend to the side into an allongé. So again, from that down, the head is dropped, and then we're going to sort of start to recover by flattening out our back and coming up on that allongé. And then from there, you might plie sous-sus, you might do a balance, you might do something else from there. It will just depend on the choreography, but that's how we'll come back up out of that circular port de bras. So let's go through that second direction one more time. If we had just finished the first direction, we would be here. Then we reach out on that diagonal, following the hand, back allongé. Open the chest to the ceiling. Keep the arm in high fifth. Side, we're looking down. Reach diagonally, still looking down. All the way, look at your knees. And then coming up, follow your hand to the allongé. And close. So we've got lots of details here. Let's review all of them from the first direction and the second direction. Then we're gonna squeeze into fifth and see if we can do the whole thing from there. So to start, we reach out. Let's say usually it's very common at the end of rond de jambes. We would just finish our rond de jambes and close. We reach to the diagonal, long body, reach those ribs out, follow your hand all the way down. Look at your knees, drop your head. Arm is now in high fifth. Curl your rib cage to the side. Keep that arm in high fifth. Open the chest to the back. Roll your head. Open the hands. Watch it come around. Reverse. Reach those ribs out to the front. Follow the hand. Back allongé. Get that chest stretch. Open both shoulders to the ceiling. Arm is in high fifth. Curl side. Reach long to come down. Drop your head. See your knees. Come up on the allongé. and recover. So let's squeeze into third or fifth. So the main difference here, what's going to happen is the legs are going to be much harder to control as we do this circular port-de-bras. So I'm going to do it one more time and just point out the cues of where your legs are most likely going to want to bend or do funky things so that you can really resist that and avoid those situations. So from here, we're going to lift up tall out of the hips. We're not going to just go into it and sit back. We're going to lift up. We're going to use the bar. We're going to reach out. And then down. Don't let the knees bend here. Keep them straight. Down to the side. Don't let them sit away from you. Keep them right underneath you. Glue those inner thighs together. To the back. Don't let them press forward and bend. Keep long from the knee all the way up to the hip. To the back. Lifting tall. Opening the chest. Recover. For the reverse. Don't let that front knee bend. Don't push into it. Tall again from the knee to that hip bone all the way. Reaching out. Open the chest. We're still lifting tall. Tailbone is still down. We're not letting that front knee bend. To the side, all the way down. Don't let those hips push back. Use the bar and reach forward. All the way down. Don't let the legs bend. And then up. And then finish. And then you can go on to whatever else you had in the combination, but you'll finish in that allongé, and then maybe you'll go plie sous-sus. Maybe you'll do a cambrai after that. You might go any number of places after that. Well, that is all for today, dancers. I hope that really helps you break down and understand a circular port-de-bras. I hope you go and try this in class and feel super dancy and gorgeous, because you are, and this is a really great way to feel that expression at the end of a rond de jambe and really, really enjoy it. That is all. Until next time, take care.